All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. First, I want to give honest God's praise due to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Kakadash. Double honors Apostle now. There's a great millstone. Peace to Akim that's doing this work on the four corners of earth. All right, and this happened maybe 5-6 days ago, but there was a flood out in the UK. All right, and they look pretty bad. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play this video, and we'll get to some scriptures.
UK, November 14th, 2025.
Homes, businesses,
Storm Claudia has caused extensive flooding in parts of Wales and England. Severe flooding is occurring in southeast Wales, particularly on the River Mon now at Skenfrith and also at Osbaston, Monmouthshire, according to Natural Resources Wales. Both the River Mon now at Skenfrith and River Mon now at Forge Road, Osbaston, are seeing river levels rising rapidly. Some locals have been evacuated to the local library. Storm Claudia has sparked widespread flooding with clips showing floating bins and cars underwater. This is the state of a main shopping road in Birmingham following a day of heavy rain. Stratford Road in Sparkhill resembles a river as Storm Claudia continues to batter the country with torrential downpours. Owns UK Furniture said, cars were driving through the muddy waters which were lapping his front door. Amber rain warnings were issued by the Met Office for the vast swathes of the country from central Wales to Lincolnshire amid danger to life alerts. A deluge of rain was dumped across much of England and Wales today, sparking flooding in some regions. With further heavy rainfall expected over the next 6 hours, officials warn that severe flooding is expected, including to homes and businesses, and that floodwater could become deep and fast-flowing.
Oh my God.
Did you have chemo treatment and get a port catheter, like a Bard power port? You might.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Flood water has flowed like a river through Uya's Harold in Herefordshire. Searches have been carried out in Redditch after a dog was washed away by the river there. Flood barriers have gone up in Bewdley, Worcestershire, and are due to be erected in Shrewsbury. Rail services have been disrupted throughout the day with branches falling on lines. The local county council has urged motorists to avoid traveling within the local area, and said officials were working overnight with emergency services to support residents. In Staffordshire, the county council has received reports of more than 50 fallen trees. In Cheshire, the fire service has urged people to only call 999 with flood-related reports, if there is a risk to life. It says it is receiving lots of calls about trees on roads, most of which can be dealt with by local councils. The strong winds and heavy rain have been especially affecting the east of the county, says the service.
Crazy.
In Staffordshire, the county council has received more than 50 reports of fallen trees as the storm sweeps through the county. By early afternoon, the authority had received 55 reports of fallen trees and 43 reports about drains and flooding. Highways crews are working extremely hard to keep Staffordshire moving, it says.
Whatever night. Wasn't this bad when I got down there?
West Midlands Railway has now announced that all services on the Birmingham to Rugeley line have been suspended for the day. It said some Birmingham to Walsall services would continue to run. Earlier, it said it had been having problems with trees being blown onto track. Avanti West Coast, Northern, Cross Country, TransPennine Express, Transport for Wales and Chiltern are also reporting disruption or cancellations to their timetable.
That'll be enough. Let me go ahead. Get to some scriptures. So yeah, that's enough. So yeah. Alright, let's go ahead. Alright, so let me get to this. Isaiah chapter 28, verses 2. Behold, the Lord had a mighty and strong one, which as a tempest of hail and a destroying storm, as a flood of mighty waters overflowing, shall cast down to the earth with the hand. All right. Talking about the hand of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. So let's get the next one. Isaiah chapter 29 and 6. There shall be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquakes and great noise, with storm and tempest of a flame of devouring fire, you know? So, all right, grabbing this one. Isaiah 30 and 30. And the Lord shall cast the aggressive voice to be heard, shall show the lightning down of his arm with the indigenous of his anger, and with the flaming of a devouring fire, which scatter and tempest and hailstones. So yeah, you know, so yeah, pretty much that was like the flood and everything, you know. Matter of fact, it's a little bit more of a clip. Let me show it.
By 4 p.m. on Friday, the worst of the rain from Storm Claudia was in southeast Wales, with 81.8 millimeters of rain recorded at a rain gauge at Tafilog in Gwent. Already 60% of the monthly November average for the region. In England, some places could have 80 millimeters of rain, while part of Wales may be hit by 100 to 150 millimeters on the higher ground, or 50 to 75 millimeters generally across the region, the Met Office warning says.
Now weather too much complicated, wala, too much complicated, one time hot, another time no hot, today
While the worst of Storm Claudia appears to be over, it is expected to bring heavy rain and strong winds through Friday evening and overnight. Torrential rain is likely to continue into the weekend before colder weather sets in from Sunday, making snow and sleet possible on north-facing coasts and hills early next week, according to the Met Office.
Yeah, so I'm going to let that be. So with that, I want to give honors go space due to Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, by Shem Kakadash. Double honors Apostle and Elders, a great millstone. A peace to Akim that's doing his work on the folk on this earth. Shalom.